Oh,
Oh,
she's trying a
yeah.
lot harder now.
She's competitive too.
Oh.
Oh, she's not splashing her anymore.
Yeah. I guess it's like respect, you know? You didn't splash me, I won't splash you.
Whoa.
His arms still aren't back yet though. That's one.
That's one?
Yeah, because it's, I'm assuming the characters are the same.
I missed it entirely.
Don't know actually.
This gives me like the drum dude vibes.
Yeah. So is this like the Blood Moon meeting? Who's this? Whoa. Those eyes. Those eyes.
No.
Ah.
It's Muzan.
Mr. Muzan.
He's like cross-dressing today or what? What's going on?
Oh, mighty Luzon.
It's Muzan.
Guess he's not being like a businessman anymore.
Yeah. Maybe that's not even how he looks like. Right? Like in the, town, right?
True. Peasant.
That guy was considered weak. Damn.
I mean, he did get one shot by Hashira. Waxing 6. I'm guessing waxing means the upper.
Oh, I get it, because they're the moon, so it's like waning and waxing.
Yeah, I get it too, yeah.
Yes.
Ew.
Oh my god. He knows what you're thinking.
Calling me a liar?
Okay, that was unfair. I'm not gonna lie, that was really
Baited
unfair.
them.
Oh my god.
Who is that in the back?
Yeah, I mean you're probably next.
Goodbye, friend.
No.
I tried, brother.
Man, you are so dumb.
Do you even know where you are? Like you're like a different dimension.
Dude. Who do you think you're messing with? Okay. Yep.
Wow. See, like for like the waxing 6, they're the ones that are actually capable of killing the Shiras.
Yeah.
These guys are capable of killing Tanjiro. Well, this kind of speeds things up, you know? Like I thought he was gonna have to kill.
Every single one?
Yeah, now he's going straight to the upper ones.
Nice.
But I don't think he's strong enough to fight the upper ones. Yeah, he needs some more training.
He can barely fight these guys, right?
Yeah. Then again, he did learn complete breathing.
You
Sorry.
tell me to do something?
Yeah, you commanding me?
Yeah. Ooh.
Goodbye, sir.
This guy's so mad.
Goodbye, sir. He gave you a little bit of blood. You're supposed to go out and get your own blood.
Yeah. He started everything? Like, he is the strongest? Like, what?
He's a sadist. I get it.
Masochist. Like,
Oh yeah,
he's
masochist.
doing
Oh,
it
God.
to him. Come on. Yeah, he's a little twisted.
Oh.
I guess. Nope.
Oh, he's giving him more blood.
Is he?
I think so. I saw like the injection.
Oh. Oh, I guess Muzan likes these kind of guys. Like, yeah.
Like
You're my
they
bitch.
gotta be like not afraid of death.
Oh my god. He really hates Tanjiro.
Yeah, they're like he's gonna hunt these guys down.
Gonna live.
Yeah. I mean, it was also the strongest of the lowers.
Oh, he's. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's. I guess maybe he can match up to the upper 6 then after this. Right?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, the flame.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, so maybe he can ask questions now about the fire.
Fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fire breathing. How's that even gonna work?
He's like, okay, you guys take like the
The small fry in
Yeah,
the
small
boss
fry.
room, and then I kill the boss.
promotion time. Is that some kind of like secret weapon? So he's gonna get trained by Rengoku now.
Probably.
So he kind of have all the multiple training from Hashira's.
Whew.
Broken.
Whoa. So rude, bro.
Oh, it's the last guy.
Oh. Wait, he's there too. The whole squad is there. All 5 of them. So who are you again? Oh, no, nothing. Okay.
Impolite. Shaking my head. Shaking my head.
Well, we actually never see him the entire show.
Maybe we'll see him next season.
It's like Zenitsu, quote unquote. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
It's like how Shinobu helped him, so then now he's gonna carry out her dream for her.
He became who he is today because of her.
I
No
love
matter
it.
how small or big, the contribution was, she played a part. Why don't you join us?
Yeah, like, maybe she will. No. I mean,
She needs to decide on what to say.
Mmm.
She'd be like, yes, goodbye. Or ignore.
Sayonara.
Wait, that's
Little-
kind of
little
depressing,
jaded,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah. Following your heart is even more important.
Nope.
I stole your coin. I'm robbing you.
Oh. You clown.
That's tail, right?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Huh,
Wait,
never
it's the
mind.
same. They draw it the same every time. Well, it's actually that easy. Okay, that's cheating. Oh, I love you, Tanjiro. I love you.
Alright, I'm taking notes. How to pick up girls 101.
Flip a coin.
Tanjiro edition. This is their final,
Ooh.
final test.
Ooh, they're ready.
Oh,
What was
shoot.
he doing
That's
here?
cute. He's sending him off.
Oh my god. Well, he never got to see him after he got like abducted to Shinobu's house.
I want to learn more about Gyu.
Yeah. Oh. Well, never again.
No, I guess he doesn't want to talk to me.
You predator.
He can't be a predator. He's like 12.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, those are like 4 or something. 5.
Nah, they're probably the same age.
No way.
Yes.
No.
Wait, what? How hard is it to believe they're the same age?
Oh, they're so small.
Because they're girls.
Okay, but like, Kanao is
And
like,
they don't
Kanao's pretty
train.
big. Kanao's pretty big.
Girl, they don't train.
Okay, come on.
They're like the Aaron girls.
But you train, you go wide, or you don't go tall. It's like a. You know what I'm saying?
The country bumpkin. He's never seen a train before.
Because he's dumbass. Oh, he hasn't seen one either.
He's a country bumpkin too.
So this is the only one who knows what a train is?
Yeah, I guess so.
You never would have thought.
He's actually low key educated.
Oh man, this is why you're so dumb. I forgot. They're in the world of like regular people. Like,
Yeah,
you see them with around Demon Slayer so much. Like,
no one knows about Demon Slayers.
You should be the fastest.
Hope you guys paid your fare.
They did. I think they did.
Okay, good.
He's almost got arrested. Nah, never get separated.
Plus they need her.
Yeah. I mean, how many times did she say this? That? A lot. That's the last time we'll hear it.
I mean, yeah, in the anime, yeah. I mean, I'm here,
Yeah, but...
Oh, Rengoku's here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they did mention, like, an infinite train.
Oh, he's here too.
Ah, yes. So he's been causing all the missing people.
It's actually gonna be a war.
So they're gonna be fighting on the train then. Interesting. With a bunch of people around. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the post-discussion. So we just finished Demon Slayer episode 26, the final episode of season 1, and it's been one hell of a journey to get to where we are now. Coming to this show, had pretty high expectations, honestly, because it's been by Ufotable. I expected animation to be top tier.
It was?
It was top tier, yeah. Expected the soundtrack to be top tier. It was top tier. Also a very interesting story.
Yeah.
Seeing how they build up this world of demons, seeing where kind of everything started to in that development to get to where we are at this point. Yeah, and I think
they really set the show well, because in the first episode they kind of showed Tanjiro as a kid, just like you said, as a co-worker. He knows nothing about the world, and then gets hit with a huge tragedy, and just his development over the past 26 episodes. How he went from being weak to stronger and stronger, and to meeting Zenitsu and Inosuke, and just kind of like enjoying the journey with them, growing as people, as demon slayers. So I think it's really well done the way they kind of pace the show.
Yeah.
Leading up to now, where they're leading up to a different arc.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna be fighting on the train, blah 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 blah. I guess what having watched 26 episodes, what would your favorite Demon Slayer moment be?
Favorite moments. I think it's definitely got to be episode 19.
Yeah.
Like the whole Hinokami.
Yeah.
When you fight Rui, because that was top tier animation. Like, it was flashy, and the soundtrack, they used an entirely new soundtrack. I don't know if it's like Tanjiro's OST, or if, I would assume so, but maybe not. But yeah, it was amazing. Like, the whole fight, it was probably one of the most hype moments, like probably one of the climaxes of the entire show, right? It was really well done, and I think it brought a lot of emotions in that episode, especially him fighting through all the challenges so far, and that was probably his biggest challenge.
And Nezuko coming in, saving the day, seeing Tanjiro having flashbacks about his dad, and how he did his fire dancing, whatever, and that kind of leading him to use the fire dancing against Rui, and then Nezuko having kind of not really a flashback, but it was kind of like an image of their mother telling you, like, oh, you have to save your brother, and stuff like that. So it's definitely the most emotional moment, I think. Since you picked this moment, I think for me it's probably Zenitsu, episode 17.
Oh.
When he did the sixfold.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Zenitsu. Like, you know, it's very love and hate for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, when he's... I mean, I grown to accept it more and more. You know, it's kind of jokes at this point. You know, at the beginning, it was like, this guy kind of annoying.
Yeah. When he was begging on the street.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want to be my wife?
Stop.
But now I definitely, even those moments where I find it humorous. Mm-hmm. And when he becomes like sleep.
Yeah.
And Zenitsu, it's like
real shit.
This guy is not playing around. It's just so cool. He's just so cool when he's asleep. And especially that moment, we got to see, like, you know, his backstory, how he was trained, how kind of everyone abandoned him. No one really gave him a chance. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, oh yeah, this, you know, my sensei, my grandfather, as he called him, like, you know, was the first person who actually didn't give up on me and still had faith in me. And he showed, like, kind of like all the training he did. Like, he just...
Yeah.
It was sick. It was sick.
Crazy.
Just like seeing, like, when he was, like, charging up, like he was doing a sixfold and the electricity around him, his eyes opened up, it was bright, and he just one-shot that demon. That was like that was just so cool. That was so fucking cool, man.
And that's the thing, right? Now that we mention like Tanjiro and Zenitsu, we never saw a moment from Inosuke, right?
Yeah.
Like where he kind of
next
popped
season,
off. And,
next season.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't see it, but maybe you know, he does it later on, right?
Yeah, like I mean, for this show, so far we don't know that much about a lot of the characters. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, we know Tanjiro's and Zetsu's backstory.
Yeah.
A little bit about Shinobu's, Kanao's, but not too much. Mm-hmm. Like Inosuke, we know nothing about him. We just know that he was abandoned kind of as a kid. Yeah. Like he was thrown into, I think it was like a river or something. Mm-hmm. And I think it was his mom was like, oh, I just want to make sure you survive.
You're right.
So we know nothing about, because we know that he grew up in the mountains, mm-hmm. probably like survived off of, you know, whatever, and that's why he's so strong, because he had to fight to survive.
Yeah.
Right. While like, you know, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, they fought with a goal in mind, like we're gonna defeat these people, and not necessarily for survival.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then kind of. Yeah, that's like the overall feeling about Inosuke.
And you know, now that like the anime introduced so many characters, like just throughout the entire season, right? Like every arc, like they introduced a new character. Mm-hmm. Like Zenitsu had one, Inosuke had one. So I mean, after 26 episodes, like what do you think is your favorite character so far?
Favorite character.
Yeah.
For me, it's probably Zenitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Zenitsu. just cause, like. When I look at Inosuke and Tanjiro, who are probably that people I'll consider, just because they're part of the main cast. Mm-hmm. Tanjiro, like, he's dope. Like, Tanjiro, like, you know, he does all this shit. But there's just something about Zenitsu when he's asleep. Like, he is so cool that, like, no one can really match that energy.
Like, his high is really high.
Like, his high is really high, yeah. Like, mm-hmm. I'm looking at him, and he's like sixfold, and I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills watching that.
And his low is really low.
His low is like, his low's kind of. But right now, I just kind of like when he's in his awake mode and he's doing all that complaining. Mm-hmm. I just take it as like, oh, he's kind of like the comic relief. He's mm-hmm. there to lighten the mood up, which you know the show needs sometimes, because it's there are times where it's very dark. You know, we see like domestic violence from the spy family. You know, and just people being killed left, right, and center. Mm-hmm. So I think that's a good change of pace. How about you? Who's your favorite character?
I think mine is definitely gonna be Inosuke.
Inosuke?
Yeah, because like he's just so wild and like free and like so carefree. He does whatever he wants, and he's like loud. I think I get similar Zenitsu vibes, mm-hmm. Because they just kind of like yell, like do their own shit, but it's like a little different, right? Because Zenitsu's like more on the I'm so sad, I'm like, you know, like I'm whining and stuff. But Inosuke is like, oh, I hate everyone, I'm gonna beat her, I'm gonna fight everyone. And I mean, same thing, right? Like Tanjiro, like he's always like a top tier character, but I don't know, these moments from these other mm-hmm. Characters are I don't know.
It's kind of like why, like in the beginning of the series, you know, I obviously enjoyed kind of like the build up, but there was always something like missing, mm-hmm. because you know Tanjiro and Nezuko are like the two main characters during that portion of the story, like the first half, but you know, obviously they can't really communicate much, and like there wasn't much banter.
I think those two characters especially added a lot of flavor to the
show.
Exactly. It made it different than just Tanjiro, like we can see a clear motivation, you know, grinding and, you know, trying to save his sister, but then it was missing a little like pizzazz, right?
Like they created like new dynamics in the show that made it a lot more fun to watch. Like even like during like the downtime when they're just like, you know, they're just chilling, and then it's cool because like honestly, who doesn't want to chill with friends?
That's
and seeing Tanjiro, you know, chill with his friends, it just makes me happy.
For sure.
And I think that about sums up our kind of feelings about Demon Slayer. But
I think so.
So thank you guys all for watching. Every one of you, no matter if you know started at the beginning on episode 1 or if you started here. You know, thank you to everyone who has commented, you know, explaining, you know, things to us regarding the show or giving us advice on how we can improve. You know, we really appreciate it. And I mean, we're gonna be watching the movie. We're gonna be watching season 2 whenever that comes out. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. And you know, if you guys enjoyed, please, you know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys later.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.